Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today is day 5 of the Cramus series, and it's going to be part 4 in the I'm a freshman in college. I just discovered how effed up my roommate is and would like some advice. Now, in the last one, there was a lot of gross, boogers and stuff. So let's hope that it's not like that in this one. I haven't read this yet. I haven't read any of these yet until I film, so I'm just as shocked and surprised as you guys are. So I guess let's get started and see how this one is. Okay. Why? What possible reason could my roommate have had for letting me sit outside in the window, pretending not to see me as I wallowed in his spooge? I realized that I had answered my own question. I was extracting myself from the clump of bushes when footsteps came pounding down the sidewalk in my direction. Every hair on my body stood on edge as the sound came to a thundering halt directly behind me. We gasped, Matt, out of breath, have to talk. He grabbed me by my elbow and guided me toward the Humphreys door. Dazed with shock, I obediently followed my RA's lead. Right back into my godforsaken dorm room. In retrospect, I think that was a bad choice. The first thing I noticed upon entering the room was yet another pair of underwear on the floor. It was, once again, my underwear. But the thick, dark skid mark that ran from the back label to the tanked carriage had not been made by me. It had been produced by someone who'd taken my underwear and soiled it, then turned it inside out after he was done and left it on the ground. I looked at Carl. He was grinning like I was the last idiot to understand a punchline. So you noticed an interest that I have in you, Adam. He scratched at his waist, lifting up my stolen shirt to reveal an excessively hairy belly, as his long fingernails made a scritch sound against the skin. A steady flurry of stomach dandruff sprinkled to the floor. It smelled like sadness. Carlton narrowed his gaze at me. "You're welcome," he grunted condescendingly. I found myself at a loss for words. Why? He rolled his eyes and snapped his fingers at Matt. "Both of you, let's go outside. I'll answer all the questions you have." It probably would have been more prudent to reject his offer, but I was desperate to know just what is going on. "Okay," I offered tentatively. "I'll go outside, but only if you put on some pants." I turned on to the door before stopping myself and snapping back to face him. "Only if you put on your pants, Carlton." I glowered at him in disgust. "You can keep the shirt and underwear." I shook my head. $1,600 is fine by me. Once he had dug a pair of jeans from the bottom of his hamper and loaded something into his pocket, the three of us walked a block down William Street, past the 1913 building. The path was unnervingly devoid of any other people, and what little moonlight existed was almost entirely blocked by clouds. When the road ended at Duncan, Carlton walked through a grassy lot toward some trees. Matt and I each had our own motivations for following the guy. While the RA faced blackmail, I was desperate for a way out of my living situation. Given how much heretofore unknown influence my roommate wielded, I decided that it was best to just play his game and be done with it, and I wanted some freaking answers. So I was focused on getting this over with. I realized too late where my roommate had led us. "Hey, Carlton, why are we in Evergreen Cemetery?" He turned around and grinned in the moonlight. The effect was like a dollop of crazy on a fresh-baked, creepy, flavored casserole. "We've been living together for 3 months now, Adam. How are you so thick-headed? You know that I'm fascinated with you. You're aware that I'm a practicing Satanist and am working to influence the world around me in supernatural ways. And I've told you that stealing everyday objects from a person can lead to incremental influence over said person's spirit. He cocked his head to the side, a change in his voice to sound like a castrated bugle. Have I had an influence over your spirit? I think so, Adam. Everything I've attempted so far has been successful. Now I decided it was time to go. I turned to leave, to run, to sprint until the stench of Carlton's supernatural influence was far behind me. I've been worried about everything concerning the queer as well. He crooned, and Matt's hand latched onto my biceps with a vice grip. I stood rooted to the spot. So I'm sure this little experiment will prove quite fruitful. He raised his arms, spread wide, and looked at the moon above. The full moon will fall on the winter solstice this year. The time is nigh. The heck? I interrupted him. That isn't Satanism, that's silence, he screamed, eyes wide as ping-pong balls. I am the engineer. Adam, I am the engineer, and I will cure the queer. How had I let things get this bad? Apparently anything can be accepted with incremental change. Look, Carlton, Matt offered meekly. I appreciate your gesture, but I really don't want to be cured. You don't know. You don't get to decide what will happen here. His eyes darted rapidly back and forth between us, and the air seemed to be getting hotter. I will cure life with death, and death with life. Adam, the progenitor of all things, good and bad, will serve his purpose. I will take your life, Matt, then kill Adam, then bring you back to life in his body, pure and heterosexual. Don't worry, I've checked Adam's browser history. He's not queer at all. Even the tentacle cartoon pornography features drawings of nude women. That means anime. Okay, stop, I screamed, breaking free from Matt's grip. This has gone way too far, Carlton. You need a psychiatrist, a doctor, a priest, something more than what we can offer. I'm done with you. I'm done with our shared dorm room, and I'm done with this freaking cemetery. I took 2 steps away before Carlton threw out a hand and pressed it against my chest. My blood instantly boiled, and I truly wondered if I'd be able to stop myself from punching his freaking teeth out. You're not going anywhere, he stated with an eerie calm. He then took 3 quick steps back and pulled out the object he had hidden in his jean pocket. My blood froze as I realized what it was. Because if you're as sane as you claim to be, when you'll do exactly as you're told by the man with the gun pointed to your head. Oh. Yeah, this story, story is very, weird, but it looks like it's going to continue, so I'm very curious about how that's going to end. So, I want to know what you guys think about this story. I know it's kind of gross, and I have to skip over some words and try and figure out what to make them into be, but, I don't know, I think overall it's gross, but it's weird, it's creepy, I don't know, so let me know what you guys think. So, like, comment, and subscribe, and thank you for watching.